Hey everybody, I'm back. Heartless here, bringing you guys another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void match. Today in the bottom right hand corner, playing for Polygon Gaming as our red Protoss, it is Apocalypse. And spawning in the top left hand corner of Frozen Temple, playing as our blue Terran, playing for Rival Gaming, it is, I think his name is jheffe. Possibly jheffe, but I like jheffe better. Anyway, first and foremost, before I do anything announcing this game, I have to offer you my deepest apologies that I can possibly offer for being gone the last 3 months. Someone had once commented in one of my videos that I better be off traveling the world. Well, I wasn't actually traveling the world, but it was good reason. I started a new job about just over 2 months ago. I left my old job as a web developer and found another web developer job, and the preparation for it was actually quite intense. And also, starting the new job has been quite mentally taxing, learning new languages and stuff, and so I've not had the faculties to get back into StarCraft in about the past week or two, and I figured, you know what? I miss bringing you guys these matches because I love StarCraft. I know you guys love StarCraft, and I wanted to get these back to you guys because you guys are the reason I do this. And so, like I said, before anything else, my deepest apologies for being gone for the past few months. As a sort of peace offering, my wife has approved this, and I am going to be giving away a key to Overwatch. And I will explain that at the end of the video, how that's all going to work out. But I will be giving away, we're just going to kind of raffle it off, and I'll explain the details at the end of this match. Lastly, I wanted to let you guys know what my new schedule is going to be, because I do not have the time, even though I'm back into casting, I do not have the time to cast 7 matches a week to upload to you guys, because I actually have to sleep at night. And also for another few reasons. So, the first thing is this. On my channel, I will be uploading a video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, with this exception. This is actually going to be uploaded pretty much as soon as I finish casting it, to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse. The rest of the videos will start being released as soon as I get a good enough buffer. I want to get about a 2 to 3, possibly 4-week buffer of matches casted and ready to actually release, just in case something happens like this again, because we are going to be having our baby here in just a couple months. So I wanted to let you guys know that it will be 3 matches a week on my channel, but a 4th match on the YouTube Proxy Tempest channel. Proxy Tempest is a group that I'm casting with, and they do weekly tournaments, and so I will be uploading a video to them once a week, and so you guys will be able to catch that video there. And lastly, the other reason why I won't be able to get more than that is because I'm actually casting full-blown tournaments every Wednesday night on the Twitch.tv's, well, let me rephrase that, the Proxy Tempest's Twitch.tv channel. And so every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain, you guys can check me out casting the North American qualifier for the monthly Proxy Tempest tournament. And so, just kind of heads up about that. That is my new casting schedule. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, as soon as I get a good enough buffer, will be released to my channel. And then Friday, I think it's going to be Fridays, will be the Proxy Tempest channel. I will let you guys know as soon as I figure out. And then once again, every Wednesday night on the Proxy Tempest Twitch channel, I am casting a North American qualifying tournament for the Fleet Finale, which is like a tournament with, like, I think $150, so maybe $200 sometimes. I think it varies from month to month. Tournament that also offers OSC points. So that's that. So over the past 4 minutes of this match, as I've been talking about what the crap has been going on, let's talk about what the crap has been going on in this match. Apocalypse elected to go for a gateway expand into a robotics facility, into Twilight Council, and into second and third gates. As for jheffe, he went with a barracks expand, not Reaper expand, and then he got a second barracks factory and is now getting up his starport. So looks like jheffe's most likely with that third barracks going to be going for some type of bio army. And I don't believe Apocalypse actually, well, he might know about it. Let's see what's going on here. He will know in just a second as the observer moves in. We'll see all three barracks realizes that this is going to be a bio play. We'll see how he responds in just a minute. Stim is just about to finish up here. Nice production for jheffe, but that is to be expected from a Terran. He's got all of the things going, along with the tech lab with, excuse me, combat shields. Can't talk today. And so with Stim done, well, almost done, and combat shields, he is definitely going to be little Rain Man there. Definitely going bio. All right, bad reference. And Blink is going to finish up now, and a Resonating Glaives is going to start for Apocalypse. So Apocalypse is going to be going for a predominantly gateway heavy build and army. So we probably won't be seeing anything Stargate for a while. Considering how gateway heavy he's going, we might end up seeing possibly a Dark Shrine, possibly Templar Archives. But for the most part, I believe it's just going to be gateway tech coming out from Apocalypse. And yeah, with the 4th and 5th gateways coming down. Nice Blink micro from Apocalypse, and being able to take out that bunker. Looks like he's going to take out the bunker and get out of dodge. And okay, good. He's able to blink away. That was close, because these Marines do have stim, and man, they stim hard. So, nice little pick off for Apocalypse. Let's take a look at what everyone's lost. So yeah, right now, just a bunker. That's literally it. That's the only thing. And yes, after having seen the bio army for jheffe, Apocalypse decides to throw down a Templar Archives. We'll probably end up seeing something in the form of Storm. Most likely. And there was also, excuse me, a Warp Prism drop off to the side. A little bit of a distraction. I like what Apocalypse is doing, just kind of keeping jheffe back on his side of the map, because what jheffe really wants to do is try and get into this base and drop, and that is so good. The one thing that I will say about this is Apocalypse has done a great job baiting out a lot of stims. He only has 2 medevacs out right now. He's got no more in production. He has literally 2 medevacs out right now, and with that being the case, they are going to be extremely low on energy. Ooh, nice pickoff on that Warp Prism there for jheffe, cleaning this drop up. But I have fear for this attack here, because yes, the entire bio army is full, but there's not much healing potential behind these 2 medevacs here. I hope he would try and get a few more. He does have a Liberator coming out, but that should be spotted almost immediately by Apocalypse if he did see that coming out. Let's see. Yes, Apocalypse does see that. Drops the photon cannons as well, and he does have that Templar Archives down as well. He's going to warp in a High Templar, and that High Templar should be able to shove off any type of drops that are going to come over here. At the same time, this is quite a hard-hitting army, and it will be even harder hitting as soon as, well, there we go, as soon as this +1/+1 finishes. Right now, I believe jheffe is +1/+0. Yes, +1 attack, +0 shields for the moment, but he will have +1/+1 in just a minute. And the Dark Shrine now coming down for Apocalypse, possibly going to be doing some Dark Templar arrest. If he does, he's going to have to do it at the 3rd base, because there are turrets at the main and at the natural expansions. So he's got to be careful with that. And so, yeah, looks like jheffe just trying to kind of feel his way around, and he drops down another stim. These medevacs are getting extremely low. At the same time, nice pickoff on that assimilator for jheffe. Maybe going to be losing something. Ooh, an aggressive blink down on top of that army as soon as it stims. Maybe a little bit of preemptive of a blink there. Unfortunately, losing a couple stalkers for that. At the same time, we do have a proxy pylon and another. That's not a. There we go. That's the Warp Prism. This right here, this Vespene Geyser, that is not a Warp Prism. Just kind of heads up. All right. Once again, man, this observer has been money for Apocalypse. He's seen everything coming out of production for jheffe. This is, he knows exactly what to expect, and he does have Storm. I think, yeah, he got, wait, where did those, did he not warp in another Templar? He has 1, 2, okay, they're both defensive Templar right now. I'd like to see him possibly throwing a couple more Templar into this army, just because Storm is so good. All right, jheffe going to be moving on up. The Liberation Zone does go down, and this army is ready. The Widowmine burrows, and jheffe is posed and ready for an attack here up at the middle ramp. At the same time, a second force is going to be going off to the side, And the scan goes down. Apocalypse is going to move his army out of position of the guarding the third to try and stop off this force, but at the same time, the main army here at the third base walking on into the natural. This is going to be a difficult situation, but nice storm there from that High Templar. Great storm, but this army is getting so weak, and this, excuse me, the flank does drop the expansion as well, and Apocalypse is going to be able to shoo this away for now, but he did lose his fourth base, and that is unfortunate. And right into the liberation zones, and there's only, well, now there's literally 0 units that shoot up at the moment. He's gonna have to pull the probes away from the third base, and Jheffe sitting in a fantastic position. He's gonna drop the main, but at the same time, there was also a War Prism drop here at the main of Jheffe, and this is doing so much damage. And, oh my gosh, the SCV roast begins! And Jheffe begins to plummet in terms of worker supply. Oh, this is crazy! So much, another juicy storm goes down by that High Templar, really weakening this army. While the rest of the army continues to warp in here at the main, they did pick off the Dark Train over here, and they might be able to get the Templar Archives. But, maybe not. These Adepts are doing really good holding this down. But the Stalkers and the Adepts are holding strong. The SCV roast continues to go. So many SCVs are dying. It is 13 to 45 workers, ladies and gentlemen. The worker count plummets. Oh, so many dead workers on each side. The thing is, though, there's nothing to shoot into the air here for Apocalypse. This drop is going relatively uncontested. At the same time, though, this drop is just doing so much damage. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. The workers are going to start getting targeted down. Oh, the Templar Archives goes. And this Templar, all he has to do is drop one storm on these. Oh, the Marauders are so low. One storm and they are done. Pretty much one storm and this entire thing is done. Oh, but man, all the Stalkers over here pretty much just shutting down the base. This has become a full-on base trade here. 5 workers to 2, but this is going to favor Apocalypse because his army is just so much bigger by 50 supply. Apocalypse is able to be all over the map, whereas right now, feedbacking one of those low energy medevacs is not what you want. There is... Apocalypse is just all over the board right now. He's got units absolutely everywhere, and I think that's what's eventually going to win him this game, is just the sheer army size of this. And that, wow, that drop from the Adepts in the main of Jheffe was absolutely money, because he totally needed that. And at least being able to get that Mothership Core, I believe that was sniped earlier, so nice to be building on the Mothership Core. But here for Apocalypse, you know, he's having a hard time. This army isn't as low as it used to be, and this Marauder was able to take out that Templar earlier, and at this point, I'm not going to say it could go either way, because I believe Apocalypse just has a standing advantage just because of the sheer fact that he's so far ahead in terms of army supply and can be every which way. Yes, his base is consolidated to one area, but the thing is, Jheffe can only take out so much of the building infrastructure here for Apocalypse without dying. And then he's got a couple Stalkers left to be able to start shooting away and taking pot shots at these medevacs. And at the same time, all these Adepts are just wailing away at the base of Jheffe. I think we've seen the end, more likely than not. At this point, I think it's just kind of a... Well, I think it's just kind of moot. The supply tells the story alone. 3 worker supply to 0 worker supply. This is an interesting match to get back with. Hope you guys are enjoying this one as much as I am. This is an interesting one to cast, to say the least. Ooh, nice dodge on those liberation zones by the Stalkers, but having to dodge liberation zones and take out the Marauders at the same time is a tall order, but he's going to be able to get out of the way, and the army is destroyed, and GG from Jheffe. Apocalypse will take this match on Frozen Temple. Well played by Apocalypse. Very, very well played. All right. So one of the things I wanted to tell you guys about how this raffle is going to work is what I want you guys to do is down below. Just comment whatever your favorite unit in StarCraft is. I don't care if it's an SCV, I don't care if it's an observer, whatever your favorite unit is. One of mine is it's not the absolute favorite, but I love the battle cruiser, just because if you're dyslexic, you can say the cattle bruiser, and I think that, I don't condone that, but it's funny to say that. Anyway, just comment below with your favorite unit. That's all you have to do. And then, I believe it is the 3rd Saturday in June. Let me think here. 1, 2, 3. I believe it's the 3rd Saturday in June. I will let you guys know on my YouTube channel and on my Twitter, so make sure to go follow me so you guys can see that. But at the fleet finale for Proxy Tempest, I am going to take everyone who has commented with their favorite unit. I don't care if they're duplicates or whatever, but anyone who's commented will be put into the raffle, and I will announce the winner of that raffle at that tournament, whoever won the free my giveaway for the key to Overwatch. So anyway, like I said, just comment down below and catch the fleet finale, so that way you guys can see if you did win the raffle or not. Lastly, I wanted to say it's good to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this match as much as I did. This was absolutely crazy. Look, this is kind of just a taste to get back in, for you guys to get back into my channel, I guess. Really, what I need to do is I need to get a buffer of matches casted, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day and also for the next few weeks. And then as soon as I have about anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks of casted matches banked up, I'm going to go ahead and start releasing them. Most likely it'll start the 3rd full week of June, possibly the 2nd if I can get it, if I can get them casted fast enough, but probably not. It'll probably be the 3rd. But just stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.